one of the core premises of Fishing Differently is that if we're doing impact work, if we're doing kingdom work, then the resources that the membership is pooling together are insufficient to make the impact that is necessary in the communities where you are. And if we can believe that, then the impact is going to far exceed their internal resources. But the second point of it is, with the I in Fish, is the intellectual curiosity, the creativity. I mean, we've got major brain drain because people are leaving our churches, and even though they may physically gather, their ideas, their creativity are being focused elsewhere. And so I think the challenge is to make space for people's creativity, their ideas, and so that we can lean into this impact, this social capital. And then thirdly, the S in Fish is social capital, which is, and I believe this with all my heart, that there's always more resources available than what's in the church. And so, as I shared earlier, when our church had the flood and we didn't have the money to fix it, I had no doubt in my mind that we could find the resources in our community to solve that problem if we could identify what the impact was. And so the H in Fish is human capital. If we're focused on measuring the impact we have on people's lives and how we transform the communities, there will be sufficient capital for ministry. And so I think the two biggest challenges is really A, understanding that the money we collect from members is not adequate. And two, that the creativity that we have not heard, that we've not made space to listen to, we've lost. I mean, so many of our young adults, so many of our professionals are not given space in our congregations to share. We have to make sure that we make room to hear people's voices when they're speaking and not be dismissive of their creativity, their ideas. So I'm really excited about the work we're doing in Fishing Differently. And I think as we come out of this pandemic, I've seen some research that says as much as 2 out of 4 churches may close. And I know before the pandemic, many of our African-American congregations were already under-resourced, already dealing with deferred maintenance. And if the idea is that we're going to go back to gathering in person and trying to fund ministry that way, we're going to discover more than 2 out of 4 churches closing. And so I want to encourage churches to fish differently, to build their social capital, and to lead differently.